Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you all of the beauty products that I have unboxed over the past couple of months and how I go about creating a nighttime skincare routine. So go ahead and grab your favorite beverage and let me show you what I have. Cheers! Now, as easy as it is for everything to sit in its boxes, it is so much easier for me to have everything out, organized, so I know what I'm working with. So here you can see I have everything on a shelf. I categorized it based on the type of product it was. So down at the bottom, I have tools and accessories. Then I have body and supplements. I have hair care, which is a combination of shampoo, conditioners, masks, as well as styling products, makeup, and then I get into skincare, which is kind of my crown jewel. So I have masks, toners, essences, acne products, face washes, serums, which can be used any time of day, neck and any kind of treatments that should be used in a several day period, some eye skincare, and then I also have night skincare, day skincare, and then what I call daily creams. So they're not serums and they're not specified, so they should need to be used day or night, so they're kind of there. So if I'm going to be creating a night routine, there's a few things I want to keep in mind, and that is that I am someone who participates in skin cycling. So I want to have a retinol, I want to have some kind of chemical exfoliant, I also want to have a combination of face washes and a few different moisturizers or moisturizing agents that I can kind of apply. So with skin cycling, I'm actually going to start off with an exfoliating night and then a retinol night, followed by 1 to 2 nights of recovery, which is just going to be a moisturizer, no actives that night. So for me, what I like to do is pick something like this for my exfoliating night. This is the NuCo. This is a topical supplement. You can actually apply this morning or night, but if I'm gonna apply it at night, it's gonna be for my exfoliating night. It has several different alpha hydroxy acids, which is really gonna help exfoliate your skin from the surface. And the reason I like that it has several different AHAs is they do have different molecular sizes, so they're going to penetrate a little differently. It also has hyaluronic acid, so it's gonna be a humectant. It's not super irritating the skin, and it's just a really nice exfoliator. On the following night, I'm going to use a retinol. So here I have Fig 1. This is a retinol night cream. This is what's considered a beginner retinol. So it is something that you can use if you're not super familiar with retinol. I don't find it irritating, but I always do recommend that you try it out first. And the nice thing about this company is these are refillable tubes, so you save a little bit of money, plus you're helping the environment, because you just buy this part and you can kind of keep this glass part. So that would be my retinol I would use. And then in terms of recovery night, I'm looking for something that's super hydrating, that's just really going to help my skin replenish. So something like, let's see, a sleeping mask is great. So this is a Secrets of Sahara. This is Huxley, a Korean brand. It's a sleep mask, a good night. This is just going to be a really nice on a recovery night. Also, I might want something like a Pro Collagen night cream. So this is from Elemis. This is an anti-wrinkle hydrating night cream. This is also going to be great for recovery night, depending on if I want to do 1 or 2. And that really just depends on how irritated my skin has been during my exfoliating and retinol nights. So I can stop here in terms of the topicals and the creams I'm applying, or what I like to do is really layer them. And so what I will add is niacinamide is a great thing. Either niacinamide, a moisturizer, any kind of hydrating agent, including hyaluronic acid, is great to add even on your nights where you're doing an exfoliating or a retinol. You just want to apply it at least 20 minutes after until your skin is dry. So in that case, I would use, I have niacinamide, so this can be applied on either night really, as long as my skin is dry. And this is also from Fig One, so another great reusable tube. And I tend to really like niacinamide. Niacinamide is a form of vitamin B, and it helps with hydration. It also helps with unevenness, dullness, and it's just a really great thing to keep in your routine. Also, something else I might want to have is, if I can find it, let's see. This is actually another Korean skincare. This is from Skin 1004. This is Centella, and this is Centella asiatica. So this is going to help with hydration and inflammation. So if your skin is feeling super irritated after either your exfoliating night or your retinol night, this is going to be great to add on top once your skin is dry. So that's what I have there in terms of creams I would apply. But then I also like to have a combination of face washes. So I will do probably from Elemis a dynamic resurfacing face wash. This is just a nice cream cleanser, and you can use it morning or night. So this is a nice one to have in my routine. I also like keeping an exfoliating wash in my routine, especially for my exfoliating night. So this is going to be a blackcurrant jelly exfoliator. So it is a light exfoliator. You don't want to go too heavy with it, but it's really nice to maybe do this once a week. And then at least one more. This is definitely something I would keep, is an Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. So this, what I love about it is if you're wearing makeup or your skin's just feeling very dirty, you actually scoop out the product. It is completely solid. You warm it up in your hands. It turns into an oil a little bit. And then you apply it on your skin. Let it sit for just a few seconds, add a little bit of water, and then you can really make it into foam. And then at that point, you really work it in. It can take off eye makeup. It can take off just extra, kind of lip makeup or face makeup. And it just really helps you, give you a really nice, clean feeling. So that's something I would have. And then I usually like having at least one more face wash. I know it seems kind of crazy, but I do like having 4 face washes. So something like a cleansing gel. So this is from Augustinus Bader. This would be something that would be nice in my routine. And in terms of eye care, I do focus a lot of eye care during the day. But if I am looking for something at night, I am looking for something like a retinol eye renewal. This is from Hydropeptides. So this would be great to, just apply to this gentle area. Now this is my basic routine in terms of just for anti-aging, which is my target. I'm always focusing on anti-aging. If my skin is acting up, and let's say I'm, having a little bit of acne, I'm going to look for something like this SOS spot. This is an acne roll-on from Yonka. And the nice thing about this is you can really target, just the areas you're having issues with. So I would, if I have acne forming here, I would kind of just do a spot treatment, but then just be sure to avoid putting actives on over top of that. So I would keep clear of that area from the retinol or the AHAs, just to make sure that my skin isn't reacting. Also, if you have any kind of dark spots or discoloration, you can also do another kind of spot care, which is, this is dark spot cream. So this is going to have kojic acid, which is a safer alternative to hydroquinone, but it's going to help spot treatment for any kind of dark spots that you have, if a little hyperpigmentation here, wherever you have it. Once again, I would not be mixing this with my retinols and my exfoliants, but I would apply it, let it dry, and then just kind of avoid that area when you're doing the rest of your face. So that would be my nighttime routine over here, with a few additives. For me, what I like to do is use a product until I get to the end of it, unless my skin is having a reaction. And then I kind of sub out products. You know, if I'm running out of retinol, I will come over to my store and say, okay, I need a retinol, or I need a different face wash, you know. So it's kind of nice that I'm constantly cycling through products, but kind of sticking with the same product so I can really determine how effective it is in working with my skin, especially in the goals that I have. One thing to note is I am not a dermatologist, do not have any kind of medical degree. This is just what works for me. And anytime I'm layering products, I want to never have them be done at the same time unless I've treated them differently. So maybe one night I'll do one and one night I'll do another to see how they react to my skin before ever applying them at the same time, meaning the same time of day on the same day. I also will look up some active ingredients, because sometimes these products will have ingredients that I haven't heard of, to make sure it's okay to use. So I always want to look up what the active ingredients in products are, to make sure there's no issues. In general, ceramides, hyaluronic acid, those are just generally products that play really well together. There's some like vitamin C, your retinols, your AHAs, your BHAs that you want to be careful in terms of how they play. And then peptides can go either way. So this is how I go about creating my skincare routine for night. This would be something I would be doing straight from scratch if I didn't already have an existing lineup of products, but it is nice to kind of know I can come here and fill in as needed. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you learned something. Feel free to leave me comments below if you did, or if you have any questions for me. And please like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out my latest video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.